Even if the civilian population at home had wanted to know the realities of the war, they couldn't have without experiencing them. Its conditions were too novel, its industrialized ghastliness too unprecedented. The war would have been simply unbelievable. From the very beginning, a fissure was opening between the army and the civilians. The causes of civilian incomprehension were numerous. Few soldiers wrote the truth in letters home for fear of causing needless uneasiness. If they did ever write the truth, it was excised by company officers who censored all outgoing mail. The press was under rigid censorship throughout the war. Only correspondents willing to file a wholesome, optimistic copy were permitted to visit France, and even they were seldom allowed near the battlefields of the front line. Typical of these reporters was George Adam, Paris correspondent of the Times. His Behind the Scenes at the Front, published in 1915, exudes cheer as well as warm condescension toward the common British soldier, whom he depicts as well-fed, warm, safe, and happy, better off indeed than at home. Lord Northcliffe, the publisher of the Times, eventually assumed full charge of government propaganda. It is no surprise to find Northcliffe's Times on July 3, 1916, reporting the first day's attacks during the Battle of the Somme, with an airy confidence which could not help but deepen the division between those on the spot and those at home. Sir Douglas Haig telephoned last night, says the Times, that the general situation was favorable. It soon ascends to the rhetoric of heroic romance. There is a fair field, and we have elected to fight out our quarrel with the Germans, and to give them as much battle as they want. No wonder communication failed between the troops and those who could credit prose like that as factual testimony.